This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Luke from Eastern Iowa says, any Professor Toro Tanaka stories? I first saw him in Three Ninjas and The Running Man. He always seemed pretty intimidating.
Toro Tanaka, the very first time that I ever announced, I was 14 years old in the Sam Houston Coliseum, and the very first match involved Toro Tanaka. So both participants in the match would make their way, walk down to the ring. They would get in the ring. Me as ring announcer, I would get in the ring, and you would welcome the audience, and you would ask them to stand for the playing of our national anthem. And I get in the ring, and of course, this is my first time, 14 years old, and they're recording everything. And I asked everyone else, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sam Houston Coliseum. Before we get things underway, if you will, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, gosh.
So as the national anthem's playing, I realized that I said natural anthem, and of course heard that from everybody until the end of time. But then I get to announce Toro Tanaka, who I had watched since I was a very small kid. And I said, and in the blue corner, weighing in at 265 pounds from Yokohama, Japan, Toro Tanaka. It's not Yokohama. It's Yokohama.
Yeah.
And I kind of fucked up. So he was the first person I ever got to introduce as ring announcer, and I completely fucked up his introduction. But he was a very, very, very nice man. Very gentle, really nice, sweetheart of a guy.
Pastamania brother says, does Bruce have any good memories of Rod Trongard?
Rod Trongard here in the Boston Garden along with Lord Alfred Hayes. Lord, how you doing? God, good to see you. Rod Trongard was a radio guy out of Minneapolis, I believe, and had that Rod Trongard. Hey, how you doing, Bruce? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're gonna have a cocktail later on tonight. Maybe get some of that vodka. Or are you gonna have a beer? I know you like your beer. I like my beer too. Rod had a face for radio. His face looked like leather, just wrinkled leather, but had a fucking great voice, man. He had a booming radio voice and was a character on top of it. I thought that Rod Trongard was a really good play-by-play guy. He was a horrible on-camera guy. Because like he would come on camera and be like, oh, shit. Holy cow, man. Don't show that dude again. I think he's wanted for murder in about 8 states. But a wonderful, wonderful guy. And I had the pleasure of working with Rod for about 2 years. He came in and he did a lot of our cable things like the New England Sports Network, the Boston Prism stuff, the LA stuff, the Madison Square Garden Network. And Rod would work with Alfred Hayes. I think he had to work with superstar Billy Graham. But after a while, I think that Rod just didn't want to do the travel anymore. And it was, again, we were looking for someone that also didn't scare people on camera. But great guy. I mean, a fun, good guy.
Pastamania brother says, does Bruce have any good Todd Pettengill stories? Or did he get to see him when he came back for the NXT In Your House?
Todd Pettengill, I think, was, okay, another radio guy. So This must be a radio guy asking old Pastamania, it's Todd Pettengill, I thought, was the most natural to slide into the role that he did as far as an interviewer and a host. Todd was a great host, very, very talented. And he was a natural. Todd didn't need a lot of producing. Todd knew what to do, knew how to do it, and felt very natural doing it. So I thought that he was great, wonderful, wonderful guy, hardworking, great work ethic. He would do his radio show in the morning and then come do our stuff, and never bitch and complain, never a problem won. And just got to the point where he was too busy and had other opportunities. But you go back and you look at one of the Slammy Awards where Todd Pettengill came out and sang and did a deal like Billy Crystal had done at the Oscars. And Todd came out and did that for us, and it was absolutely fabulous. I don't remember, which one it was, but just go back and look at Todd Pettengill Slammy Open. Highly entertaining.
I think it was 97 in Chicago. I could be wrong. We had Mick wants to know any good Tony Chimel stories. I feel like he gets overlooked because of how much we all love Howard Finkel, but he was a mainstay during the Attitude Era.
If you ever have a chance to have John Bradshaw Layfield on any of your shit, just ask Bradshaw about Tony Chimel.
He lives to give Chimel shit.
Yes, he does.
I know. That.
If Fred Flintstone were to be a human,
it's Chimel.
Then it would be Chimel.
Give me an example.
They just look alike, and they're loud, and they're kind of very little self-awareness. Chimel's awesome though. I mean, Chimel started, man. He was one of Joey Morella's buddies and from Philadelphia and that kind of crew with Gorilla, and worked his way up through the company and busted his ass, man. Chimel's one of those guys that if he needed something done, Chimel would get it done. Hardworking guy and just a good dude.
Joe Dangerously says, what was Mr. Perfect's best match?
There were a lot of them, but I would go back and I would say the SummerSlam
with
91 with Brett.
Yeah.
That's like one of the greatest matches I ever remember seeing.
Agree.
Damn right.
Dan Barillo says, Bruce, you once said, quote, JR is a heel in real life on a previous Something to Wrestle. Can you expand on that?
JR is a heel in real life.
Yeah. Apparently that's something you said. I think you were just busting balls.
Well, yeah, I'm a heel in real life.
Oh, I know you are. I mean, you live for the heat and even.
Oh, fuck you. You're a heel in real life.
I am.
Folks, Conrad is a heel in real life. Would you like for me to go on and list the numerous ways in which he is a heel?
You can list. All right, list a few and then I'll edit them out if they're too far.
You're mean.
Because see, I play a baby face on the show.
You do?
Yeah. But how am I mean? Give me an example.
I don't think I can.
Thank you very much. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.